Are you tired of tourist-packed cities? In 2025, escape the ordinary. Discover 10 breathtaking off-the-beaten-path destinations, where raw beauty, culture, and adventure await far from the usual travel maps. 10. Lofoten Islands, Norway. When most travelers picture Norway, they think of Oslo or the fjords. But in Nordland County, the Lofoten Islands feel like an otherworldly masterpiece. Jagged mountains rise dramatically from turquoise seas. Tiny fishing villages, painted in red and yellow, dot the shoreline. In summer, the midnight sun paints the sky in surreal pastels, while in winter, the northern lights dance across the heavens. Unlike Europe's tourist hotspots, Lofoten offers hiking trails, kayaking routes, and fishing spots, where you can spend hours without encountering another tourist. This is the raw Nordic wilderness in its purest form, and in 2025, it's the perfect place for travelers seeking silence, nature, and soul-stirring landscapes. 9. Matera, Italy. Forget Rome, Florence and Venice. Hidden in the hills of Basilicata, southern Italy, lies Matera, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Here, homes and churches are carved directly into limestone caves, creating an atmosphere that's both haunting and beautiful. Walking through Matera feels like stepping centuries back in time, with stone alleyways, cave dwellings, and candle-lit courtyards. At night, the city glows in warm lantern light, making it one of the most magical sights in Europe. Though it has gained recognition in recent years, it remains overlooked compared to Italy's famous cities. In 2025, Matera is the place to experience Italian culture without the overwhelming crowds. 8. Raja Ampat, Indonesia. While millions of tourists fly to Bali, only the most adventurous reach Raja Ampat in West Papua. Known as the crown jewel of marine biodiversity, this remote archipelago boasts pristine coral reefs, manta rays, and countless species found nowhere else. Reaching Raja Ampat takes effort, flights, ferries, and patience, but that's exactly why it remains untouched. Imagine diving into waters so clear that fish shimmer like moving rainbows, or hiking to panoramic viewpoints where emerald islands scatter across turquoise seas. On land, you'll find jungle trails, Papuan villages, and an intimacy with nature that feels increasingly rare. In 2025, as ecotourism grows, Raja Ampat stands as one of Earth's last unspoiled paradises. 7. Socotra, Yemen. In the Arabian Sea, off the coast of Yemen, sits Socotra, an island so strange and beautiful, it feels like it belongs on another planet. The landscape is defined by bizarre dragon blood trees, their umbrella-shaped tops casting shadows across rocky plateaus, and bottle trees that look sculpted by artists rather than nature. Socotra's beaches remain empty, its waters impossibly turquoise, its wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. For decades, access was limited, but guided eco-tours have slowly opened opportunities for adventurous travelers. In 2025, Socotra remains one of the most alien yet awe-inspiring places on Earth, offering a glimpse into evolution's wild imagination. 6. Patagonia, Chile and Argentina. At the southern tip of Chile and Argentina lies Patagonia, a vast wilderness of glaciers, windswept plains, and towering peaks. In Chile's Torres del Paine National Park, granite spires rise above turquoise lakes. On the Argentine side, the Perito Moreno Glacier thunders as giant chunks of ice crash into the water. Patagonia offers raw adventure, trekking for days with only the sound of wind, camping under skies lit with endless stars, or watching guanacos graze in the distance. Unlike the crowded Alps or Rockies, Patagonia remains wild and largely empty. For travelers in 2025 seeking space, silence, and majesty. Patagonia delivers an unforgettable journey to the edge of the world. 5. Svalbard, Norway. Located halfway between mainland Norway and the North Pole, Svalbard is a frozen frontier where nature dominates. It's a land of glaciers, fjords, and polar bears, with Longyearbyen, the world's northernmost town, as its hub. Summer brings the midnight sun, with 24 hours of daylight, while winter plunges the region into polar night, where the northern lights blaze across dark skies. Travelers can join husky sledding tours, visit abandoned Soviet mining towns, or cruise past sculpted icebergs. In 2025, with interest in extreme adventures rising, Svalbard offers the ultimate chance to experience life on the edge of the Arctic. 4. Bhutan. Eastern Himalayas, nestled between India and China. Bhutan is a Himalayan kingdom where tradition meets tranquility. Known for valuing gross national happiness over GDP, Bhutan feels like a sanctuary from modern chaos. Its capital, Thimphu, blends cultural heritage with vibrant markets. The cliffside Tiger's Nest Monastery, Paro Taksang, is the country's crown jewel, perched dramatically above the valley. Other highlights include Punakha Dzong, a riverside fortress glowing with history, Bumthang Valley, dotted with ancient temples, and Phobjikha Valley, home to rare black-necked cranes. By limiting tourist numbers with a daily fee, Bhutan preserves its authenticity. In 2025, this land of prayer flags and snow-capped peaks promises both spiritual renewal and breathtaking beauty. 3. The Azores, Portugal. About 1,500 kilometers from Lisbon lies the Azores, a volcanic archipelago, often called Europe's Hawaii. São Miguel, the largest island, features Sete Cidades, twin crater lakes glowing in green and blue. Pico Island showcases vineyards growing in black volcanic rock, and Portugal's tallest peak, Mount Pico, Flores, blanketed in wildflowers, feels untouched and serene. Unlike mainland Portugal's crowded Algarve, the Azores remain quiet and eco-conscious, with renewable energy powering much of the region. Hot springs, waterfalls, and dramatic cliffs make it a paradise for hikers and nature lovers. In 2025, as sustainable travel gains momentum, the Azores stand out as a model for responsible tourism. 2. Faroe Islands, Denmark, between Iceland and Norway. The Faroe Islands are a rugged archipelago where nature still rules. Here, sheep outnumber people, waterfalls tumble directly into the ocean, and turf-roofed cottages cling to the hillsides. Survagsvarten, the optical illusion lake, appears to hover above the Atlantic, while the village of Gausadalur hides behind towering cliffs. Unlike Iceland, which is overrun with tourists, the Faroe Islands remain largely undiscovered. In 2025, they offer an unspoiled blend of Viking history, breathtaking hikes, and serene isolation. It's Europe's last hidden frontier, wild, windswept, and unforgettable. 1. Kyrgyzstan, Tian Shan Mountains. Kyrgyzstan, tucked deep in Central Asia, is a nomadic land of alpine lakes and snow-capped peaks. From the capital Bishkek, travelers head to Issyk-Kul Lake, a vast alpine sea shimmering at high altitude. In summer, nomadic herders set up yurts on the grasslands of Songkol Lake, inviting visitors to share traditional meals and horseback rides. Trekkers explore Ala Archa National Park, where glaciers carve valleys into the Tian Shan Range, while the town of Karakol serves as a base for epic mountain expeditions. Affordable, safe, and filled with warm hospitality, Kyrgyzstan is still far from the tourist radar. In 2025, it promises raw adventure and cultural immersion that rivals anywhere in the world without the crowds. Which of these hidden gems will you explore in 2025? Comment on your dream destination, subscribe for weekly travel adventures, and join us as we uncover the world's best-kept secrets.